how to use your footwork, your guard and punches. That's it. It's going to be from the traditional boxing and kickboxing. I've been taught it for about, I think it was 5 years I went. So this is for self-defense purposes only. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to show you your guard, which it will be, you have a fist here and you will have a lead foot. So if someone steps towards you and you step like that, the foot you leave in front is your lead foot. My front foot will be there and my back foot will be here. So my back foot faces towards away from the opponent to the right, and my front foot faces the opponent. Obviously it's wider, but I'm trying to get it in the camera shot. Right, so as you saw, my front foot was facing my opponent, my back foot was facing that way. Okay, show you some punches, and then I'm going to do a routine which I want you to copy and practice. And next week I will show you kicks which you can add in with the punches, and it's quite fun. So this is called a jab. You go directly forward. When you do this, shift your weight onto the front foot rather than even balanced. And now this will hit the centre part of the face. Okay? And it's not as strong as your back. And obviously because you've got more momentum. This is called a cross. Now, when you do this, your front foot still faces your opponent, but your back foot, which is facing this way, will go on, it will pivot. So there's my foot, it's like this, go on my toes and pivot. My weight mainly being on my front. If they hit that, trying to put you off and hit you, you need to have it strong, okay? And if you go to kickboxing training, you will know when you've got your guard up and you're training, the coaches will swipe you to keep your guard. So I suggest you do that, because if you're going into self-defense without practice, the guard will save you a lot of trouble. The back, when you get punched, if it's a hook, which I'll show you in a bit, which will be either side of the face, you will go like that. So it'll hit if you can see, the side of my head is protected by my arm. And I'd rather have my arm hit than my head hit and get a concussion. This usually hits the side of the face, and you use your body weight as force to help with it, because otherwise it can be very weak. And now with the back, it's obviously going to be stronger, more momentum, and remember to keep it in with your body, and you go like this, okay? Like that. Right, now you've got the hooks. Replay that if you need more practice. Again, with the back hook, it's the same as with the cross, with the footwork. Next, I'm going to show you how to do elbows. So if you're in a situation and they're there, you just got your guard up, remember? You go like that, okay? So look here, my wrist is protected by my body and the hands, which is here, apparently protects it. My arm is straight, this is strong, okay, and it will hurt with contact. And with this one, you'll be hitting this side of the opponent's face, or what you'll be standing. And with the back, remember the footwork from the other back armed users, and you get prepared like this, bring this down, do that again. Remember, keeping this straight, this safe here, and this strong. So I'll show you again. This is the front. Shift the weight on the front foot, and even with the back one, remember to just shift your weight on the front, okay? So with this one, back one, pivot the foot at the back. It will give you, you don't have to do it, but it will give you more balance and you won't fall over. So I'm going to show you the uppercut. We don't use the front because we need to go hard, so we use the back. So what we do is, again, shift your body weight onto the front leg, and you're going to pivot again. So you go like that. It's like a hook because you keep it close to your body, but you lean forward and you go like that. It is very strong, and you see it a lot in the movies, and because it's useful, it will hit you here, and it's very painful, especially if your tongue's in between your teeth. I'm going to show you your routine of the week. So what I want you to do is jab, jab, cross, hook, hook, elbow, and then get back in stance, and then hook from the back. Oh, that didn't go right. Hook from the back, hook from the back, and I want you to finish off with an uppercut and then go back into form. Send me videos to show me how you're doing, and next week we'll involve this routine into one with kicks. Sounds fun to me.
Hey there, recruits. Today we are going to talk about exorcism. If you've got yourself a demon problem, you need to learn this one and learn it well. There are a few tools you'll need to do a proper exorcism. First one is a devil's trap. Make sure you know how to draw one. Make sure you know where to draw one so it won't get broken. Make sure that demon is not going to get away from you before you can get it out of that vessel. Next tool to keep on hand is salt. Never leave home without it. That is like poison to a demon. They can't cross a line of it, and they definitely don't want it in their vessel. If all else fails, dump a few handfuls of salt down the vessel's throat. That demon's not going to stick around. Next tool is holy water. Now, it ain't going to work on higher ranking demons, but the rest of them, it's going to burn like acid, and they don't like that. Last tool is iron. Make sure that everything that you've got is made out of iron. They don't want it to touch them. So, once you've got all your tools together, it's time to start. Make sure that demon is trapped in a demon trap. Make sure it's not going anywhere. If you want to try and get some information from it, maybe mix up a little bit of salt and holy water. Give it a little injection. See if it's ready to talk or not. Otherwise, it's time to do the chant. The exorcism chant should be performed in full. You're going to need to pronounce it properly. Luna will give you a demonstration.
Exorcizamus te omnis immundus spiritus omnis satanicas protestas omnis incursio infernalis adversari omnis legio et secta diabolica ergo draco maledicte et secto ergo draco maledicte et legio secta diabolica ut ecclesiam tuam sectura el tibi facia servive libertate te rogamus audinos.
Last thing you want to do is have to do several exorcisms in a day, so make sure you get it done right. You want that demon back in hell, not in your best friend.
Today I'm going to inform you about Teke-Teke. Teke-Teke is the ghost of a young woman who fell onto a railway and was cut in half by an oncoming train. She is now a vengeful spirit. She walks on her hands or elbows, and she carries around a saw to cut her victims in half, making them just like her. If you ever encounter her and you're not quick enough, she will cut you in half, and you will be doomed to be just like her.